everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Before we get going with our flying class, which should be really fun, by the way, we're going to take a quick look at our talents and see which ones we want to grab now that we have that unlocked last episode. Let's do that real quick. All right, here we go. Well, what do we got in the core tree here? Oh, some more spell slots. Those would definitely be useful. All right, so let's grab level 1 of that. Oh, with this, once we disarm them with Expelliarmus, we can throw their weapon back at them. Yeah, we should definitely grab that. So with this, every time we hit them with a basic cast, it'll help our bigger spells cool down faster and we can use them more often. So that's probably a good idea to grab. We got, what, 7 talent points left? Alright. What else should we go for? Let's take a look at some of the dark arts. Yes, we will definitely turn Expelliarmus into a curse, along with Stupefy. And always a bonus to deal extra damage to cursed enemies. So we will definitely grab that. 4 points left, huh? No. Oh, this will help increase our ancient magic gauge a little faster. So we should definitely grab that. And I am thinking for right now. Oh, absolutely! We're so taking the Wiggenweld potency, because as if they heal more hit points, then we ought to live longer, since we seem to be finding so few of them. I think we'll just hold on to our last couple talent points for right now. All right. Well, let's have some flying classes, shall we?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch
That
players,
is
like the toy
take
who
all
has
our
some
fun
danger.
out of this.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now,
No.
let's see
I don't
how
think
well
she
everyone
is.
kept up with their practice over the summer holidays.
I haven't
For
kept
those
up
who
at
need a
all
refresher,
because
step up to your
I
broom,
didn't know how to
say
fly
up
before,
firmly
so
and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up.
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
okay.
Up.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
I guess I didn't have too much trouble with that.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side.
That's
None of that
usually
side
how one
saddle
sits on a
nonsense.
broom.
A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Why? Okay, so
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them
think I'm getting
returned
the hang
in
of
one
this.
piece.
This is brilliant.
Excellent.
is, isn't it? Did I miss one? Oh, guess not.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, Let's see how well you manage with a more
Am I?
advanced exercise.
Am
shall
I
we?
acclimatized to my broom? Am I really, though?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What have you?
Wait, where am I going?
Hello.
Wait, how do you
Nice
descend
day
again?
for a flight.
That is not it. Oh, jeez, I don't remember how to descend again. Oh no! 1 second. There we go.
That wasn't too bad.
Now that we know what we're
The
doing
old
anyway.
bunkhouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Well, that would have been fun.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an
It's
appearance
the
once in a while.
squid, the giant squid. Awesome. That is, but we gotta go up for that. Silly me. Up some more.
Good, I've got this.
Well, I guess we got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment?
Sure. What?
I say, I watched you fly through those rings.
What
You seem
what
to
is it you
handle
need?
yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine
Well,
you're
I
ready
mean-
for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting
Hello,
that a
Everett.
Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
What would make you think that?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A
course
bit
I
of a
can't say
detour,
no.
so to speak. Follow me. Tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Ooh,
Nice to
that-
get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Is it? Well, that's
How is
unfortunate.
Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Pretty sure.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's
It is
a bit
pretty
of
old,
solid
isn't it?
architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
Oh, we better get back there, like, super quick.
Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
Oh my goodness. There we go.
And
Well, that
where
was a little
have you
rough.
two been?
Nowhere?
Oh,
On a broom?
hello, Professor.
Flying?
We
Like
were
we're
trying
supposed
to get
to?
a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions.
But we did.
Mr. Clopton,
We landed as soon
I'm
as we heard your
disappointed in
whistle.
you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor,
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you
Uh-oh.
do well to use better judgment in the future.
Yeah,
Chin
sure.
up. That was some rather good flying.
Of course it was.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
Heck yeah.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's
I don't know.
Kagawa's favorite.
I'm pretty sure at some point we're
I
gonna
could show
find
her
out,
a thing
though.
or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can,
certainly
you
will.
should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
All right, sounds good.
If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now.
Madam Kagawa, about what happened in class.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin should serve as a deterrent against future escapades.
Yeah, sure.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few additional spells, so please keep an eye out for an owl from me. You're also welcome to drop by any time with questions.
Aw, thanks.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Illicit
discreet
spell
place near
practice, huh?
I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest of them all. Simply the fact that it's so close to the kitchen
Good day
makes
to you.
it seem more
I
homely.
require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Extra galleons is
Please
always
meet me
useful.
in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
The noise from their dormitory, you'd think they were sleeping next to man.
All right. All right. Well, let us go and meet Sebastian and see what is up. Wait, should we maybe stop in at the potions classroom and see if we can make some more Wiggenweld potion? That might be a good idea.
Powers should be kept in the
Oh my goodness.
all I can say is, it's lucky.
I couldn't quite hear what they're talking about. It's all good though. Now, in case anyone's wondering why I'm not using the in-game teleportation system here, it's just more fun to, run around the map on my own. You get a lot more exploring done that way.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has.
It has.
Glad you received my
You
owl.
owe me a drink.
I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you
Yeah,
took the fall
yeah,
for
we
me,
know.
and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was
Totally
missing.
found what we were looking for.
I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the
In the
professors know
what?
about this place.
How can the professors not know about it?
This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
I promise you the professors know about it. That is quite the hidden passage. Gotta admit.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
You do realize, though,
that almost daily.
If this place is a secret, the whole school probably knows. That's just the way Hogwarts works. When it comes to secrets, everybody already knows.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous.
I won't. I already
He has
said
no
I
love
wouldn't.
lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really?
You talked about that
Like
earlier.
what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Why the heck not?
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly.
Heck yeah.
A spell
Otherwise,
like
it's not a
Confringo
proper
is
magical
only
education.
truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should
Well
be properly
spoken,
taught,
my man.
not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Well, let's do it.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it.
And there we go. We
Ready
have
to
learned
actually try it
Confringo.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
I would
That's
assume it was hot.
I think I've got it.
'Tis fire.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first
Yeah,
time
me
Ominous
too.
and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it
Me
down.
too. I'd have paid
To
to
this
see it.
day, there's something
In
about
fact,
that spell that's
If I give
addictive.
you some galleons, will you burn your eyebrows off for me there, Sebastian?
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from.
Good.
Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time.
Probably a wise idea.
It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Of course.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm
Stuff.
not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the
Yeah,
port
pages
key
were
and
missing,
Gringotts and
and I
Ranrock.
went and found
Nothing
them.
gets past you.
And there's a
And
giant
yes,
map
it
room
is,
under the
As
library.
I'm sure you
and,
suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret undercroft.
Yeah,
You can
but this
trust
is a
me.
lot worse,
Right.
okay?
I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yeah, you heard me.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that.
Of all the things I thought you
What's
were
that
going to
even
say, that
mean?
wasn't even on the
Honestly,
list.
I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this
I couldn't
ability
tell you
of
right now.
yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember,
will.
keep this place between us.
Of course. It's a secret.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Of course I'll keep this secret. I mean, not that the whole school doesn't already know. Uh-oh.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait.
Something
there.
Uh-oh.
I can hear you.
I guess we,
Hello, Ominous.
don't
I
have
was
to
just
worry
heading
about
to our
not
common
telling
room.
I
Ominous.
recognize that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft?
Don't know
How
what
did
you're
you get
talking
in
about. I kind of randomly
That room's
found
called
it.
the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
Bullshit.
Sebastian.
Your
told you,
ancestors
didn't he?
stumbled
You
across
breathe
it.
a word about this place to anyone. And not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father
Are
is
you
friends with the
threatening me,
headmaster.
sir?
I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I
Yes,
shouldn't
I just
have to.
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Right.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Obviously. So, I guess we better go and see Professor Weasley next. Alright. Off to Professor Weasley. I wonder where that speech bubble is. I've looked all over the place for it, and I can't seem to find whoever that speech bubble belongs to. It's upstairs. Yes, yes. Okay. Wait. More stairs. What a shock.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those.
I think I found the speech. Wow, that took a while.
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I don't know yet.
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well,
That's probably
it's
not a
been what
great
now?
question, but
7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun. Essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. but they forget what drives those things. If one cannot
but all
fathom
work
why
and no
someone would
play is pretty
expend
boring.
energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do.
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
But let's, bolster his self-confidence a little bit, as it were.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best,
Would
Professor.
be a shame.
Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
I try to have a bit of fun every day. Okay, anyway, back to where we were going. Where is Professor Weasley? Oh, right. 7th floor. Where did that... Did I straight up just lose that field guide page? There we go.
Leviosa.
Another field guide page for us. All right. Oh, that is pretty. Very nice. Anyway. I think this is where we're supposed to be.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Well, yeah, that's usually what the room of requirements is. Away, someplace away from prying eyes. Oh, you just gone and conjured the room.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I
What
see
about
you've
Merlin's beard? Is
wasted
it
no
scruffy?
time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student
apparently
might
we are.
stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own.
I
While I'm
did.
here, we should take advantage of the moment.
Totally
Now,
like
where's
accidentally.
Dick? He must have
Who?
sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deep,
I never saw
Professor?
nobody.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess.
No, there isn't.
This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Yeah, sure.
Splendid.
All right.
Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
I'm getting there.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later.
I do note that.
Let's move on.
Okay. Anyway,
Where in
for all
Merlin's
you
name is that
guys,
elf?
That moonstone is used in the conjuring of furniture and such
Is that-
things inside the room.
Goodness. My old school bag. I
What do we have over
wondered
here?
where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick
no.
look at this. Give you
Anyway,
an opportunity to explore on your own.
Feel
until
free
you
to pause the
locate
video and take a look at that
Yes,
note.
Professor.
Sorry, I didn't leave it up on the screen very long there for you guys.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
No, I can't keep it down. Thank you very much. Besides, you're a painting. You don't need rest. What have we here? Oh, stuff. I wonder what's in here. We got a sheepskin winter hat. Well, I don't think that's going to be overly useful. At least not inside. Oh wait, did we miss something up there? We better go double check. Nope, just the fun way down. That's all we missed. Okay.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Oh, but it is.
An intruder! Stop them!
My guy?
That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
It's okay. It's but a flesh wound. I promise you'll get better. Maybe. Really? Really? Toilets? Alright. Let you guys go and read that for a second here. I'll leave that one up a little bit longer than I did last time. Any goodies over here? Doesn't look like it. I guess we're off this way now.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Carefully, I would assume.
What was that?
What
Was that a
what?
golden snitch?
It was.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
That was rude, my guy. That was very rude. Okay, so... Okay. Get that out of our way. Now... We got a gray nightcap. Well, how very interesting. Not sure what we're gonna do with that, if anything. Was there anything else in here that we needed to do? No, it was just move that out of the way. All right. Continuing on.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
I hope Professor Weasley can find me in here. Uh-oh. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I feel it. I must go into the light. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. I like living. No, don't go in the light. Uh-oh. Oh, there's Deke. He's up there throwing stuff around.
Yikes, careful.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Don't
there
throw
you
stuff at
are.
me.
Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Well,
Deke,
Professor
you've been
Weasley
looking
caught up
for
pretty
you.
quick.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed
no.
it is.
Deke
I am
is
not a
honored
student.
to meet
I
you.
am
Deke
just
has
a
been
person
friend
that
since
snuck into
I
the
was
castle.
in second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it
It
then.
really is,
What I
isn't
need
it?
specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that.
Your concentration?
Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just
Yeah.
close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
All right, let's get to imagining. Oh no. I'm imagining too hard. My brain is gonna explode. Uh-oh, I can't done it now. Wow.
You've
That
given
is a
yourself
huge
quite a
difference.
canvas to work with.
I have, haven't I?
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Two.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Oh,
It
a
can
desk of what
identify
now?
unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Definitely seems like a good idea. Some good advice right there. What am I... Use the desk of... Okay.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified.
Will
The
I?
desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now,
Oh, you bet I
I'll give
will
you
be.
a brief lesson in conjuring. The room
Okay.
might not provide everything you need on its own.
Of course it won't.
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes.
We finally get to
They're
use our
lists of
spellcrafts that we bought
ingredients
way
or
back in
resources
episode 1.
needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
Maybe?
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be
No.
collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you
Well, I
give
mean,
a
it just
try?
stands to reason.
Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Well, ain't that just helpful? Potion tabulaire. Do we want the signed? We definitely want gothic stuff because we do. And because we're going with the gothic motif here,
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
or
Deek
anywhere
will be
else
here
I
to
can
answer
find
any
them.
questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Yeah, actually, can we use transfiguration anywhere we want?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms
Well, that's
in place
no
to
fun.
enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But
No, yeah, well,
the rule
maybe.
of requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together.
I'm gonna
when
have
I
to
was a
pick
student.
the house elf's
Deek has had
brain
a
for
good deal of
secrets.
experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Like what?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well.
Okay.
First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can
That's
acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Oh, we got some mail.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Unproductive trip. Well, that sounds most disappointing. Anyway, let's go about the business of vanishing stuff. Whoops. Oh well. We need to vanish all the stuff.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
I do.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay. We'll do some. We better put our desk back. Okay. Now that we have our desk back, now that we've conjured those, we need to conjure 5 things to go on the floor. At least that's what it looks like. A small Gothic table sounds fun. Let's,
Good work. Shall we move on?
We, shall, actually. We probably should move on. So what else you got for me?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
All right, another
Just
spell for
aim
us.
your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
So before we do that, let's make some of this stuff disappear again. Okay. So, okay, let's start with... We shall alter the color of the desk because, obviously. Shall we... How do we... Oh.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Am
you can
I?
use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture.
Oh,
Try
that
these
sounds
new
fun.
designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the... Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it.
Where is
Come and talk to
Deke?
Deke when you're ready.
Okay, now that we have our room all set up the way we wanted it, now let's talk to Deke and get some ambiance going on.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool moonlit ambience. You know what? Let's go with a cool moonlit ambience. Yes, yes.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
It does, actually.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room
Yes,
is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
The heck's happening? Oh my goodness, the room is expanding.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room
Apparently the
equips
room
itself
thinks
to
I need
your
more
needs.
space.
It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Of course I'll use it wisely. Alright. Well, we better go put our potion station in and wait, that I don't think yeah, those aren't very nice. Put our herbology table back in. All right. Alright, well, it seemed Professor Fig was pretty adamant that we go talk to him right away. So I guess we should probably get that done. We'll, finish with our room of requirement later. Probably end up just finishing off the making the whole room look the same and whatnot. I'll probably do that off screen. That way it's not interfering with anything. Okay. The heck? Oh, it was the door disappear. I was wondering what that sound was. What's brilliant? I don't know. I missed it, whatever it was. Okay, wow, that was a short trip.
I was hoping to see you.
I should think you were hoping. You're the one that called me to your classroom, silly. I assume that means you were looking for me, so wanting to see me only stands to reason.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received
know,
a
quite
flurry
a
of
lot.
messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought
He
it was
did.
odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a
I should
student
probably
long ago.
slow down and start
Anyway,
at the
he told me
beginning.
about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did.
I
And
believe
because
that's what
Jackdaw
I
followed
said.
the map they contained.
You don't
when I
listen
found the
very well,
pages,
do you?
I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
All right, to the map chamber.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Yes, Peeves, that pain in the butt.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
I know, right? So few people know about this place.
This looks promising.
Yeah, promising or big trouble.
A map. There's
Well-
Hogsmeade.
Of course it's a map. This is the map chamber, maybe?
Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Wait, I thought Hogwarts couldn't appear on any map, just due to the enchantments on the castle and grounds. How the heck does this map defy that stipulation? Somebody want to tell me how this map is qualified to have Hogwarts on it? Because Hogwarts is supposed to be unplottable and impossible to put onto any map. Just the way it's been enchanted.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do.
Of course.
I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge.
Sorry about that, guys.
Trials
Kitty's getting sleepy.
that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Of course I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep
to
hidden.
yourselves and hidden away
Until
from all other
perhaps
wizards.
Now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
But
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time. We have waited this long, Professor Fig.
Yeah, well, you can't afford to wait any longer.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret
There's a goblin onto
I
your
do know that our young friend here
stuff,
has seen traces.
and it's going to be a
Traces of
big problem if we don't
powerful
take care of
dark magic
this.
being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late. This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
So he can help me get there,
Shall we
but
have a
going
look?
in is all on me. Okay, that sounds, treacherous.
I know that tower.
Maybe a little
It's not
sucky.
far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I am far more well-traveled than this man assumes. Would you happen to know anything about this tower we're gonna go look for?
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however,
it
the
probably
tower
is.
conceals more than meets the eye.
Obviously.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then,
I'm sorry, that was
Be
truly
careful.
sarcastic of me.
and do not tell anyone where you're going.
I don't have to tell anyone where I'm going. It's a secret. The whole school knows about it. Can I go back through this way? Because that would be funny. We gotta try. No, apparently that is
You learned, Iglesias, the freezing
a
spell.
one-way
It's an efficient
door.
way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will
That
need
was a
you to
terrible
complete a
pun,
few
by the way,
tasks.
Kagawa.
Once you've done that, come and see me.
Okay, meet Fig at the tower. We can do that. Though I think it would be in our best interest to, since where we're going's on the other side of Hogsmeade, it would, we should probably stop by and pick up some more Wiggenweld potion, maybe see if there's some more ingredients we can get our hands on for making more Wiggenweld. Yeah, 'cause we're down to one potion, and that is not gonna cut it. Apparently you can, my poor man.
What do you want?
To cut your head off again. We covered this already. But isn't... Oh, my bad. That is the front door. Got myself all turned around, I did. Run like the wind. Keep an eye out for ingredients that we may need while we head to our first trial. We might as well grab the lacewing flies. Onward! Oh, Urch. Hey, it's a love letter. We better take that and read it, right? Leave that on the screen. You guys can pause the video if you need to. Back into the dark forest. Horklump juice. And what was the... Dittany leaves. We better get some Dittany growing. Uh, 1 minute.
Lumos.
You know, that spell really ought to be brighter. Doesn't shed light very far. I mean, it's further than we could see a second ago. But I think that should definitely shed more light, as it is the illumination charm. Uh-oh, that doesn't seem good.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Yeah, don't we all?
Miss Master. Don't fall. Who looks at the likes of us and thinks we're after cauldrons?
Okay, I thought we would be passing through Hogsmeade to get to where we're going, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit here. We're gonna make use of the magic of modern cinema, and I'll meet you guys back in Hogsmeade. See you in a minute. And we're back. All right. So first things first, we're gonna pop into Pippin's potions. No, we're not here for the quest that he had. We need Dittany leaves. No, wait.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
You definitely can. Wiggenweld, come on now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
All right, now that we've cleaned him out of Horklump juice, let's go get some Dittany leaves.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, no one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Yeah, I'm saying you don't keep a stacked shelf. How come you only have 2 Dittany leaves? That is totally unhelpful. Alright. We are going to take a quick second here, and we're going to jump back to, the room of requirements, and, we're going to get a couple more Wiggenweld potions, so be right back. Alright. We have gone and made ourselves some more Wiggenweld potions. Now we have 4, which will be of great benefit to us. 1 second and I'll meet all you guys back at the Forbidden Forest. Okay, now that we're back at the Forbidden Forest and we have more than 1 Wiggenweld potion, we can head to our first trial. It's really too bad that Dittany doesn't apparently grow wild out in the Forbidden Forest. Because that wouldn't be helpful at all, right?
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
What castle? Oh, that cat. Wow. Can't believe I totally missed the castle. Wait, was there something over here?
I hope you have your affairs in order.
Ooh, there were galleons over here. Bonus.
Protego! Is that all they're teaching in Expulso? Incendio!
Wait, what the heck is going on? We should probably stay out of whatever that is. We have important business elsewhere. Ooh, Hey, centaurs. I hope they don't hurt me. Centaurs tend to not like wizards. Guess in the past haven't been treated very well. Wait, I'm confused. Do we go this way? Wait, that was just a... That was... Okay. Okay, let's try not to, have a repeat there. That totally didn't go well. In fact, that went really badly. Right. More spiders. Because, of course, right? Alright, well. Now that we know we're about to get jumped by some more creepy crawlies. We can, hopefully...
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa! Incendio! Confringo! Accio!
Wow. Those spiders were significantly more vicious than the ones we fought earlier. Hopefully, the rest of the creepy crawlies we run into aren't as out to get us. Alright, we better pay attention for more monsters out here. Because that was...
Protego!
Sure.
Confringo!
Leviosa! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio!
Scarecrow Sorcerer's Hat. Oh, well. That could be useful. And we best keep an eye out for random stuff that wants us dead.
Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Incendio! Confringo!
Is that the best you got? Confringo!
Shall we finish what we started?
Where are you?
Levioso, Accio, Incendio, Confringo.
All right. Well, that was random. We got any goodies around here? Fangs 3. I assume that's for, not sure what that's for. I do know that that cost us one of our very, very important Wiggenweld potions. That's just not
Where did I
nice.
set my traps? Was it lower or up?
Accio, Incendio, Confringo.
I don't think he ever saw us coming. Alright, off this way. Oh no. That tells me all I need to know right there. This is gonna not be fun.
You can feed a beast.
Incendio.
Oh, leech juice. Okay. Well, we'll collect it up.
In terms of good and evil, merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Well, that is your opinion, and you are entitled to it. I do have to let you know, though, that you are 100% wrong. I felt I needed to let you know that. What have we here? Oh, 60 galleons. That will be helpful. And this is a ways out, isn't it? Oh, the centaurs again. Does this mean we're getting jumped by more spiders?
Was the best decision I've made yet.
Oh, was it? Well, that was almost pointless. Wow. That didn't get me very much. Alright. See if we can avoid any more fights on our way there, because we need to save our Wiggenweld potions. Again. I presume that's the tower we're going to? Well, since this video's already running a little bit long, I know we didn't get as much done as I probably wanted to. Think I am gonna call it there. We'll take our first trial next time. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me in today's adventure. And if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like, comment, and share the video. It all really helps out the channel. And if you're feeling a little more adventurous, by all means, take a big bite out of that subscribe button and ring the bell to become a yokai and never miss out on one of our adventures. Alright, well have a good night and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.